everybody, today I'm showing you how I glaze this beautiful flower bowl. I made a tutorial that has step-by-step process on how to make this in an earlier video if you're interested in creating your own flower bowl, and then this is the follow-up with the glazing. I've used Spectrum's Floating Glazes. I really hope that you enjoy watching my process. It's a gorgeous little bowl. I'm so happy with how it turned out. Today it has been biscuit fired and I'm ready to glaze it. I'm using all of Spectrum's glazes today with a combination of floating glazes as well as just the normal standard glazes. I've drawn myself a little plan, and what we're going to do is we're going to start by cleaning our Bisqueware. So I'm just taking a damp sponge and I'm just going to wipe any dust or little particles off the outside of my bowl. If you don't do this, you risk the glaze not sticking to your Bisqueware and it can ruin a beautiful finish that you were hoping for just by having one little wee speck of glaze that hasn't stuck on. So the first thing I like to do is just mark off a circle for the underside of my pot, and I'm just going to use a pencil for this. The pencil will burn off in the firing, but this is a way that I can get a nice finish when I'm glazing so that everything looks beautiful. Okay, so I've decided just to pop a little bit of Amico snow on the bottom because it's a stable glaze and I don't want my floating glazes to run down and drip. So I'm just going to start with a layer around here of the snow colour. Going to take my small brush and just run it around my pencil line, and that way I'll just get a nicer base. Because I'm going to I like to fire my pots on top of biscuits in the kiln, and I will be placing the biscuits under the bottom here. Next is Sunrise. So this is a Spectrum Floating Glaze. So I'm just going to come down and overlap the snow. Now I'm using my Bougainvillea, so I'm going to be putting that right down the bottom. I'm coming right over the top of that. And just let that dry and then we'll apply another coat. of sunrise. And I'm overlapping those colours now. What we're going to do here is I am going to make sure that I go around my rim and carry that on from the outside. And I'm going to be overlapping the Bougainvillea. So taking it up about an inch. So this is a Mako glazing brush, which is very, very soft and works really well for just spreading out your glaze, getting in those little cracks. Okay, so what I want to do is I want to pop a very thin coat of sunrise, just dabbing it around these edges here. So now I've got my butter yellow, just make sure that's had a good stir. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. It helps my business grow. I hope you enjoyed it, and in the meantime, happy potting.